My daughter walked through the door in tears. "Mommy picked me up today," she said. Her voice was so tiny and so certain that for a moment every muscle in my body locked in place. That one word, "Mommy," detonated inside my skull. Her mother had been dead for 3 years. I knelt down in front of her, searching her eyes, hoping for some childish mix-up, some muddled dream. But she wasn't confused. Children don't invent grief that precise. "That's impossible," I whispered. "She said she's coming tomorrow, too," my daughter added, lip trembling, as if she had revealed something forbidden. I asked where. "Outside school." I called her teacher. The hesitation in her voice hit harder than yelling ever could. "Mr. Carver, I was just about to contact you. Can you come by?" 15 minutes later, I was sitting in the principal's office, watching the footage on the screen, and there she was, a woman, not my wife, yet wearing the identical face. Same dark hair, same chin, same vintage coat. The coat I buried her in, only the movement was wrong. Too perfect, too calculated. I took my daughter and left immediately. At home, I dug out the death certificate, yellowed and brittle around the folds. Her name, the date, the embossed morgue stamp, all real. But something else was real, too. Someone breathing out there wearing her likeness. A twin? No, she had no sister. But she did have secrets. On the night she died, she walked out after we argued. She needed space, she said. Then came the crash. The closed casket. The story I never questioned. What if she never died? The idea didn't terrify me. It steadied me. I made quiet calls. The morgue confirmed the corpse was matched by dental records, but the dentist listed had retired a year earlier. Hospital signatures didn't match their own logs. The coroner who signed her paperwork no longer existed in their system. This wasn't a death. It was a deletion. I told no one. Not coworkers. Not friends. Not even my daughter. At night after she slept, I combed databases, CCTV archives, DMV entries. Then I found it. A face recognition match. A woman with my wife's exact features walking out of a restricted federal building. Different name. Last month. She'd been alive, and she was circling back. But for who? Her child? Or me? The next afternoon she returned to school, just like my daughter said she would. Same hour. Same coat. I was waiting across the street. When she approached my daughter, I stepped between them. Steady, calm. Up close, she was close enough to be my wife. But wrong in the places that matter. The jawline matched. The hair matched. But the eyes were too practiced. Too aware. Almost rehearsed. She went still. "You shouldn't be here," I said. Her voice was quiet. She deserved to meet her mother. Ice spread through my veins. "Who are you?" She gave a small smile. Empty. The woman she's supposed to think her mother is. And then I understood. The body in the crash wasn't hers. The whole thing was a substitution. A constructed disappearance. A way to vanish cleanly. My wife had traded her identity and walked out her life like shedding skin. This woman was a replacement piece in a cover story. I handed her the folder I brought, the mismatched signatures, the phony dental reference, the falsified hospital entries. "You spent 3 years hiding behind a fake death," I said. "You could have stayed gone, but you came back." "She's mine," she whispered. "No, she belongs to the version of you that died in that car," I said. Something in her expression broke, not in sadness, but realization. She turned away. I took my daughter's hand and left. Behind us, she called out, voice cracking. "Does she know?" I stopped. "She will." A week later, police phoned to tell me a vehicle had been found in the river. No body, just a floating coat. I didn't ask more. Some endings are cleaner if you leave them unsaid. My daughter doesn't speak of that day now. Sometimes she asks if her mom is in heaven. I tell her she's exactly where she belongs. Because love, when it gets warped, doesn't die. It goes underground. It waits. And sometimes it returns wearing a familiar face. And when it does, you don't run from it. You bury it properly and silently, forever.